Hey guys, what's up? It's me, your girl Carla Marcel, holistic transformation coach and founder of Deeply Rooted Herbals. I'm super excited, guys, because the channel is growing. Yay! So, you guys, if you are enjoying the content, if you find it beneficial, tell a friend to come hang out with us in the space where we talk healing, where we talk truth, and where we talk herbs. Okay. So please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, so today I just wanted to come in really quick and answer a question for one of my subscribers. She states that she is in the process of getting her license and was told that she needs to get an outside storage space in order to get her license, and she just was having trouble with her process for her licensure for her tea business. So she reached out to me and asked for some help and some clarification. So that is what I am here for today. And so, first off, I definitely want to put this disclaimer out. Each state is different. Each state requires a different set of laws that require a different set of prerequisites and requirements to meet. So, wherever you are, whatever state you are in, you want to make sure that you are checking the jurisdiction's laws as they are specific to each individual area. Okay, so I am actually in the state of Georgia. And so the licensure that I actually have at the current moment is called the cottage food license. And the cottage food licenses allow me to sell the products directly from myself to the consumer. So there are a bit of restrictions that come around that particular licensure, but it is the easiest to get and the most, it's the baseline, it's the place that you want to start at. If you do want to just be out having your products in stores, just initially right from the start, the type of licensure you want to get is a food manufacturer's license. So I just wanted to make that clear so you would know that there are different kind of license based upon the needs or what you want for your business. So it's definitely important that you have that business plan made before you actually start your business, so you know what type of model you want to have and what type of model you want to serve towards your community. And so I'm just going to go over a few questions that are typically asked with the cottage food license. Again, the cottage food license just allows you to sell your product directly from yourself to your end customer. You cannot have your products in the store. What you can do, however, is you can go to markets and pop-up shops and any vendor opportunities around your town, and also sell your products there at like fairs and trade shows. That's something that I like to do, and I must say is basically pretty much the most beneficial for me when it comes to selling my products. So again, everybody's business model is different, so you just have to kind of look and see what type of structure you want to set up your business with. um, so one main question that typically comes across is can I sell cottage foods over the internet? Yes, sales and product delivery must be directly from the producer to the end customer, from the producer to the end customer located in Georgia. Oh, that's something else I did also forget to mention. You cannot sell your product outside of state lines with this type of licensure. Also, um, it is the responsibility of the cottage food operator to ensure that the cottage food product produced does not cross state lines. If their product did cross state lines, at that time they would be subjected to FDA regulations and would be required to obtain a manufactured food establishment license from the department, and that's the Department of Agriculture, which cannot be issued for products produced in a domestic kitchen. And so there are a different set of requirements if you did want to get that type of licensure, the manufactured food establishment license. Um, Basically, you would need to have a space outside of your home. There are going to be certain requirements. If you are going to get that type of space, you have to make sure that you have a dedicated washroom that's separate from where you will have water for your products. So they want to see that separate space. You have to make sure your building is up to code. You have to make sure you have a proper bathroom structure for people who work inside your establishment, because if you do have that, it is assumed that you will have workers. So if you did want to have that, you could not just have a regular storage unit. I was actually looking at getting that type of license, but the storage unit that I was initially looking at getting did not meet the code restrictions for the manufacturer food license. So I had to kind of scrap that idea. So I am still in the process of working towards that. Yes, that is the end goal for my business. But in the meantime, it was just easier to start with the cottage food licensure, just because I can make the product inside my home from a dedicated workspace where I house my products within my office. And so, in order to get that licensure, you do have to meet a few prerequisites. One of the things that you do have to have is going to be your food handler's certificate. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is basically a certificate stating that you do know how to handle food products that you will be selling to your customer. This, where you get this licensure, does have to be accredited, an accredited institution, and they have to be accredited by the ANAB. And this is for Georgia again. So I don't know if this requirement is going to be required in your state. You do have to check the laws so that you will know. But in Georgia, it is a requirement for the cottage food license. Uh, Another thing, you do have to show your documents. So you will have to show valid ID. You have to show either your birth certificate or passport to validate your citizenship status. You also do have to get a notary on your validation of, what is this form called? Oh, this is my citizenship form. I did have to get it notarized. I don't know if it was because I have a passport and not natural born citizen, but I did have to get that for mine. What else? So definitely you want to check with your Department of Agriculture in your area to see what type of licensure is needed. The type of business that I have falls under the dried foods and herbs, excuse me, dried herbs and seeds, I believe it, product base. So this is, you have to look and see, which model your product is under, because they have different regulations for each different type of product. So as there's a whole array that falls under cottage food, and different things that people can do from their house. So what else? Oh, also, you do have to have an inspection if you do have the cottage, well, either one. If you get the food manufacturer's license, you have to have an inspection of that external place that you'll be housing your products. If you do have a cottage food license, you will have to have an inspection. The inspection that I had was virtual. But during my inspection, I did have to, bring my device and show my inspector the different areas and spaces that I would be using. I had to show him how I label my products. I had to show him that all my products had their dates, had the names of the product that was inside of each storage unit. I had my dates of expiration for all my products as well. He asked about hand washing. Where do I keep my cleaning products in relation to my herbs was another question that he asked. He also asked, what else did he ask me on that? That was pretty much it. But the interview took about 45 minutes to complete, but it wasn't too bad. And then once, if you do pass the inspection, they would then email you, let you know, and then you pay the fee to receive your licensure. And then boom, you are a licensed cottage food herbalist and you are selling your products the legal way, So it is a big deal. So if you are interested in now that I talk through the process, it is a lot and I can see how it can be difficult, but don't get overwhelmed. It's actually more simple than it actually sounds. It's really easy. Like I literally just did this whole process in a matter of completed the paperwork in a few minutes, like 15 minutes. And it took about 2 weeks for them to get back to me and schedule my inspection with the inspector. Once I had the actual inspection, he emailed me a few hours later letting me know that I passed the inspection, and they sent me the link to go ahead and pay for my licensure. And that licensure, it was $100 at the time when I paid. So yes, all of that. It's not as difficult as it sounds, trust me. But if there is anything else I can do to help, or you have any more questions about it, if you need more detailed help, if I left something out and you have a question, feel free to let me know and I can jump back on here and give you guys some more advice. So please, if you know anybody who needs this information or who could use these resources, please like and share the video with them. Okay, so until next time, see you guys later.